What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk, and today is November 3rd, 2022. In case you didn't know, now you know. Um, Earlier this year, someone asked me about red flags and what red flags stood out to me about the opposite sex, like a female, a girl. To me, personally, I never really considered thinking about red flags before me getting to know someone, or ever thought about red flags before wanting to go out with someone, date someone. You know, I was more into, getting to know someone, talking to them, going out with them, getting to know them, and seeing what they're about. Obviously, before you ask anybody out or think about asking anybody out, something about them, something about them, you're gonna find either attractive, something is gonna draw you to that person that makes you want to get that, makes you want to get to know that person a little bit more. Um, I know for me, when I first started out dating and my introduction to the dating world, like a simple smile, cute eyes, beautiful hair. Um, Sometimes just seeing a girl that stood out compared to other girls, like maybe it could be her outfit, maybe it could be the way she did her makeup, uh, maybe it's the way, you know, the presentation of how she looked. Also, what always draws my attention is personality. Now, I don't mean like, oh, funny, jokey. Um, I mean more like, how is that person when I vibe with that person, when I connect with that person, when I have some one on one time with that person. Like sometimes you're in a public place and there's a lot of people, and you find moments during your day or during your time, if you guys work together or maybe go to school, whatever it is, wherever you guys like come across each other, you get a few seconds, a few minutes to get to know each other, get to talk, and it's that simple. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Oh, what you do? If the connection is there, where like you can keep a conversation going, or keep each other interesting, or make each other laugh, or joke around, or just make your day a little bit better. Because that's something that people will say. Uh, I'm pretty sure, like, here's a good example. Sometimes you show up to work. There's some people that, you just click with. You can laugh, you can joke around, and makes the time at work go fast. There's other times where you're working with someone who um, you don't vibe with, you don't click with, you just don't get along. And sometimes you don't hate that person, or maybe you just don't, I don't know, for some stupid reason, you just find a reason not to like someone and hate that person. And now both of y'all makes it kind of awkward, makes it the situation a little bit awkward, because now you're not talking to that person, you're choosing not to talk to that person because they don't like you, or whatever it is, whatever the bullshit might be, because that's what it is. Um, especially when you're grown and now you're an adult and you're a father or a mother or maybe an aunt or uncle. You reach a point in your life where you've been through shit, you've gone through shit, and you should know better by now. You're not a kid. um, you should learn. Like, if you're in your late 20s, mid 20s, 30s, I think you've gone through some shit that um, gone through some obstacles that have taught you lessons in life, and how to treat people, how to deal with people, how to deal with some situations. So that's a way I look at it. So, like, when I think about red flags, yeah, red flags, like this generation has a different way of looking at dating, especially with social media and fast dating and dating apps. I know they have a different way of thinking and looking at the world. And that's not bad because uh, we should learn. I always talk about, learning from people who are younger than me, also learning from people who came before me. And, you know, when it comes to like work wise, I like to be like a sponge and gather information and learn from, you know, everybody, because no matter if we're barely starting out or maybe have many years in, you can definitely learn and pick up some tricks and good and bad ones because there are always good and bad ones. But when it comes to red flags, yeah, I think daddy issues, mommy issues, um, trust issues, those are red flags for me. Um, People who have a lot of baggage, red flags, people who, like I said, don't know how to deal with a tough situation could be a red flag, or have trouble communicating because in order to connect with someone, you have to communicate, you have to talk and work with each other, whether you're dating, whether you're married, whether you're working with someone. It's all about communication and working together and helping each other out, because I don't know. I know there's people out there who choose not to get along with other people, who choose to just wake up mad and upset, mad at the world for some reason. And it just makes it difficult. It makes it not a pleasant environment to be around. So, and I think that's how you can look at red flags as well. You know, when you try to date someone who has red flags, it makes it the dating environment not a good one because you're trying to be happy with someone, you're trying to vibe with someone, you're trying to connect with someone, and they're ruining the experience, they're ruining the journey, they're ruining moments, and you know, but red flags, I think if you're at the start or at the beginning and someone is just looking for them, then you're not letting yourself get to know someone. You're not letting yourself experience what the world has to offer. Also, maybe whether if the experience is a good one or a bad one, maybe the world's trying to teach you something by introducing you to someone. I truly believe that because I feel like every relationship that I've been in or every connection that I had with people has taught me something about people in general, whether they're male or female, and has made me be who I am and made me be how I am, when I'm around people. There's some people that I trust completely. There's people who I fuck with. There's people who I'm just like professional with because in this world, we had to divide things, we had to separate our stuff. And that's how people talk about when they talk about life. You separate work, home, personal life, personal relationships, um, but never crossing the line between any of those because it can get you in trouble. But that's just me. That's some of the things that I want to throw out there. Um, as always, that's your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not keeping you entertained, or giving you something to think about, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job. I'm trying to get back to the rhythm of doing what I used to do, Ricky Talks. Obviously, my energy is a little bit not hype, not too out there because, you know, it's 7 a.m., barely waking up. And yeah, your boy Ricky Rick does look this good this early, all day, every day, 24/7. Unless your boy's sick as a dog, then I should be at home in bed, not at work. But if I'm at work, appreciate me. Um, yeah, that's it. That's what I have to say for now. Just me. No notes. No nothing. Just everything that's up in here. Um, Expressing to you guys, sharing my thoughts and opinions on red flags. Maybe we'll do a part two where I do write shit down and think about shit a little bit more. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that video as well. So look forward to a part two if I come up with more red flags to talk about. As always, I'll see you on the next video. I'm out.